Hey guys, welcome back. To speak English faster, you may think that you need to speak faster, but in reality, you don't need to pick up the speed of your speaking, but you need to focus on contractions and reductions. Native English speakers, we don't say all the words sometimes. At times we swallow words, we connect words, we even add in some sounds, and by learning and mastering contractions and reductions, this will help you not only speak faster, but also better understand native English speakers. Today I want to share with you a technique to help you speak faster, better understand English speakers, so that you can do this yourself when having natural conversations in English. Now, if this is the first time you're here on my YouTube channel, welcome. My name's Adriana from EnglishTeacherAdriana.com. I help English learners improve their English, boost their confidence, to finally speak English confidently. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications so that you know you get that bell when I post my next video lesson here to help you improve your English. Now, in the beginning of this video, I mentioned that we're focusing on a technique. Now, this technique will be focusing on reductions. So focusing on common reductions and will be shadowing. By learning and understanding when to use contractions, you'll sound more natural speaking English, but you'll also be able to better understand English speakers, be that in natural conversations or in TV shows. While we're going through this lesson, I suggest that you use and apply the shadowing technique. So when you hear me saying a sentence, shadow, copy, imitate me out loud so that you can remember and use these contractions when speaking in English. Go and find yourself a quiet corner and let's begin with the first contraction. Let's begin by looking at this sentence here. I need to shower. I need to shower. Now here, yes, sure, we can say I need to shower, but it'd be more natural, very conversational to say I need a shower. I need a shower. So here we contract, we combine the need to and say it as if it were one word, needer, needer. I need a shower. I need a shower. Also sentence, they need to clean their room. Okay, even when I'm just saying this sentence, I feel like I'm really slowing myself down. It doesn't sound natural for me to say they need to clean their room. It'd be more natural to say they need to clean their room. They need a, need a. They need to clean their room. Or the sentence, I need to make lunch. Again, I feel like I'm stopping myself from saying I need to make lunch. So if you'd like to speak a little bit faster and you need to use the two words need to, you could say need a instead to speak faster. Also, if you hear English speakers using needer, basically this means need to. Careful again, pronunciation, needer. Needer. Moving on and having a look at the next sentence. Now here we have the sentence, I miss you. I miss you. Now we can contract this you a little bit. It'd be more natural. A faster way of saying this is I miss ya. I miss ya. So here instead of saying you, ya. I miss ya. I miss ya. Now a very common phrase I'm sure you've heard in many TV shows and movies, maybe you've even used this phrase yourself, is a phrase, nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Now here we can contract the you again. So it'd be nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Now if you were to say, nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. This is not incorrect, but this would be a little bit more formal. So if you're in a work setting and you maybe need to be a little bit more proper, a little bit more polite, it would be good to clearly express yourself and say, nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. But if you're with friends and family, maybe you're talking to a colleague, you have a really good relationship with someone, it's not a formal situation, then it's great to be using this contraction, nice to see you again. Nice to see you again. Now in the next sentence we actually have two contractions, but let's begin by looking at the long form. So the sentence is, I've got to tell you it's good for your health. Now have a look at this sentence here. How do you think you could say this faster? Now if you thought of, I've got to tell you it's good for your health, this is correct. Now here we can combine the words got to gotta, I've gotta. I've gotta. I've got to tell ya. I've got to tell ya. Here also we contract, well actually we reduce the sound of the you to ya. I've got to tell you it's good for your health. I've got to tell you it's good for your health. Let's move on to the next reduction. Have a look at this sentence here. She has to go to school. She has to go to school. Now here has to, we can reduce this and use has to instead. She has to go to school. She has to go to school. So if you like to speak a little bit faster, instead of saying she has to go to school, she has to go to school. She has to go to school. Or the sentence, he has to go to work. Here we can reduce it and say he has to go to work. He has to. He has to. So here has to becomes one word. He has to. He has to go to work. Or he has to drive for at least 2 hours. Here, has to can be reduced to has to. It has to dry for at least 2 hours. It has to dry. It has to dry. It has to dry for at least 2 hours. Moving on to the fourth reduction, let's have a look at this sentence here. I used to swim every day. Now here we can reduce used to used to. I used to swim every day. I used to swim every day. Also in the sentence, did you used to swim every day? Instead of saying used to, did you used to swim every day? Did you used to swim every day? Used to. Used to. Or the sentence, what is something that you used to do every day? What is something that you used to do every day? What is something that you used to do every day? So notice here, no pauses. We don't say used to, used to. What is something that you used to do every day? Now the sixth reduction is a reduction that I use quite often in conversational settings, and that is cause, and that's a reduction of because. For example, in the sentence, they were angry because their plans had been discovered. Now here, if I wanted to say this faster, I could say they were angry because their plans were discovered. They were angry because their plans were discovered. Because is just such a long word. Cause is a lot faster. So if you'd like to speak a little bit faster, you can use cause. They were angry because their plans were discovered. Or the sentence, Mary married Bob because she loves him. This can be reduced to Mary married Bob because she loves him. Mary married Bob because she loves him. Or the sentence, he was in trouble because he broke the plate. Here we can say this faster by using cause. He was in trouble because he broke the plate. He was in trouble because he broke the plate. Now the seventh reduction is didn't ya, and this is a reduction of didn't you. For example, the sentence, didn't you watch the movie last night? Here we can say this a lot faster and use a reduction, didn't ya? Didn't you watch a movie last night? Didn't you watch a movie last night? Or the sentence, you called him, didn't you? Again, here we can use a reduction, you called him, didn't ya? You called him, didn't ya? Or the sentence, didn't you tell him in that email? Here we can use a reduction, didn't you tell him in that email? Didn't you tell him in that email? Now the eighth reduction, shoulda, is a reduction of the words should have. For example, in the sentence, they should have told us the bad news. Here, instead of saying should have, we can use shoulda. They should have told us the bad news. They shoulda told us the bad news. Or he should have come to work on time. Here, instead of saying should have, he should have come to work on time. He should have come to work on time. Or I should have called her last night. Here we can use a reduction. I should have called her last night. I should have called her last night. Now the ninth reduction is coulda, and this is a reduction of the words could have. For example, in the sentence, I could have become an astronaut. Here, instead of saying I could have become, we could use the reduction, I could have become an astronaut. I could have become an astronaut. Or the sentence, we could have left the party earlier. Here we could say, we could have left the party earlier. We could have left the party earlier. Coulda. We could have left the party earlier. Or the sentence, you could have stopped by the grocery store. To speak faster, use a reduction. You could have stopped by the grocery store. You could have stopped by the grocery store. You could have stopped by the grocery store. There you have it, guys. Use these reductions to help you not only speak faster, but also understand fast conversations in English. Make sure to watch this video lesson a few times. Use and apply the shadowing technique to help you remember, and most importantly, use these reductions when speaking in English. Remember, guys, if you found this video lesson useful, please do let me know by smashing that like button. Like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on notifications so that you know, get that bell when I post my next video lesson here to help you improve your English. Continue learning with me by downloading my free audio guide where I share with you exactly what you need to be doing every single day to drastically improve your confidence speaking in English. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in my next lesson. Bye for now.